In this video, I'm going to tell you about a resource that might be available at your company if you're working for a larger corporation that could be useful in your career if you're building useful tools in Python for your job in finance. I started my career at Wells Fargo working as an investment banking analyst, and I didn't have a computer science background. I had studied finance at the University of Arkansas, but I wanted to impress my boss and get paid a bigger bonus. And so when I started hearing about people at other banks using machine learning in their jobs, I thought that was interesting and wanted to learn about it. I thought that if I could find an application of machine learning to help my team strategically, that would impress my boss enough to help me in my career. So I started learning Python and ended up inventing a couple of machine learning algorithms that were helpful for my team in advising our clients. This is what I learned. After I invented those algorithms, the people that I was partnering with to create them informed me that there is a legal team inside of Wells Fargo that will issue patent applications for employees' inventions. I didn't know that was a thing, but what we did was we contacted that legal team and we told them about what we had created. They worked with us to develop a patent application, and then they submitted that to the US Patent Office. It took several years, but now I have 2 patents with my name on them. I don't own them because Wells Fargo paid the legal team to file the patent application, but that's a useful thing to have on my resume. I can say that I invented and patented Wells Fargo Securities' first 2 machine learning algorithms for capital markets origination. And the algorithms that I invented were not terribly difficult. I did not know very much about Python at the time that I created these algorithms. I just knew enough to take algorithms that other people created and made available open source. I learned enough Python to take those algorithms that they made and plug them into my data to do something useful for my team. We explained that to the lawyers. They filled out the patent application for us, and a few years later, the patents were actually issued by the US Patent Office. So the reason why I share this with you is if you're working for a company like Wells Fargo, if you're working for Bank of America or JP Morgan or a large Fortune 500 company, there's a good chance that they do the same thing. There's a good chance that there's somebody in your legal department who's responsible for filing patent applications like this. There might even be a whole team of people that do that. So if you're learning Python, if you're building useful tools, if you're using machine learning to improve the analysis that you're delivering to your boss or to your clients, you should look inside your company and see if there's a team like this. I would look in your internal company directory for your legal team, and you don't have to find exactly the right person. Just find one person on the legal department and tell them you're interested in filing a patent for an invention and you'd like for their help finding the relevant contact, and they'll probably direct you to the right person. If your idea is useful and unique, then they might decide to file the application for you, and a few years down the road, you might have your name on a patent of your own.